neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the James Madison Dukes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Dukes offense is on the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
He gets loose. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Dukes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that need.
And here he goes. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on the chin. Looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass is caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He stopped, and he gets a first down. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. James Madison's offense back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room to the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Send the back in motion. Test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge game is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is the 6th play on the drive. He keeps it on the design run. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Caught quickly. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return is brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone, and the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a good throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he makes the catch. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the
swarm by the pass rush. A sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, James Madison.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. He hands it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Dukes. Up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Dukes looking to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Now it's second down here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. Pass midfield. The 30. The 20. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. They make the extra point, but trail by 15, 28-13. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them...
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dukes. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's got the first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
James Madison's offense back out there now. The offense starts with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about you. Timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Sticking with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. QB keeper all the way. Keeper for the 1st down and more. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And there's the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, James Madison. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Wells. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.